Hello, gorgeous! We need more gentlemen and gentle ladies in the world. I'm Gia, an etiquette and image consultant based here in Los Angeles. Subscribe for etiquette and elegant life and style. Here are 15 guidelines that gentlemen stick to, or 15 things to practice to be a gentleman. Practice these things at home by yourself, so when you go out into the world, they are natural and seamless. Something that really stands out to me is when a man does it naturally versus feeling and looking really calculated. When you see a guy is thinking and making a huge deal about, say, opening the door, it feels very contrived. Where when a man is intrinsically a gentleman doing all these things, it stands out even more. You can tell he lives his life this way without any external provocation. Number one is to put your phone down when you are with someone else. Devote your time and energy to being present and engaged with them instead of your device. Even if you want to show them a photo of something that you mentioned, do not pull your phone out to show them. Send them the photo after embracing their countenance, and really use your expansive vocabulary to paint the picture for them. This is the chance to strengthen your communication skills. Number two is to open doors and properly for everyone. So hold doors open for everyone, women, pets, men, anyone or anything walking through a door. I have been out on dates and with platonic short-lasting friendships, I'm married now, so who never opened the door for me, and I immediately lose a lot of respect for that person, because if you are on a first date with someone and they do not roll out the red carpet, remember it is only downhill from here, so run. Simply continue on the date, be polite, but do not go on a second date with them. That is a huge red flag for me. It says a man is not considerate enough even for strangers. If you're on a first date with someone, it is treating you are a stranger if you're on a first date, so it is treating someone with general kindness. If they are trying to impress you and they do not do something as simple as opening the door for you, they might as well be dead to you. So personally, I hold doors for everyone, especially if I am already at the door. It does not hurt to open a door. Make everyone's lives easier around you, even if you don't know them. It's not a big deal. Number three, learn how to have a conversation. 3-year-olds have one-word conversations. Gentlemen do not. Learn how to be engaged, thoughtful, and captivating in your conversations. Do not shut down questions. Do not shut down opportunities to create a connection. You never know who you are talking to. It only takes one person to change your life and open all those doors. So when you ask someone, or when someone asks you how you are doing, indulge them. Do not tell them anything negative. Nobody wants to hear your problems. Everyone has their own problems. Simply say, I am well. Thank you for asking. You have your health is well or mostly well. Look at the silver lining you have in your life and base your gratitude mindset off that, and talk about that. Make that come to mind when people ask how you are doing. They put time and effort into asking how you are. So do not brush them off and ask them right away what you initially wanted to say. So if someone says, how are you? Don't say, I'm fine, thanks. Do you know where this is? And that's not the way to have a conversation, even if it's small talk. Be in the moment, address them, have a proper social interaction, and master small talk. Your connecting skills will thank you for it in the long run. You'll be able to talk with anyone. Also, avoid cursing. I will have a whole video on cursing and people's excuses and objections on it. Notice high quality people do not curse. There is no need for it. You also exercise your brain and become more creative with your vocabulary and get your point across better, stronger, and in a consolidated method. They say, oh, high IQ people do not curse, when the truth is they don't have high social IQ. Number 4, walk on the proper side of your date, as in back in the days when horses and open sewers were on the street side of the sidewalk was smelly and dirty and dangerous. That was where all the waste went. So men would walk between the street and his lady to protect her from the potential nastiness that splashed beyond the curb, whether it's his lady or not, just any lady in general. These days, no matter what the motivation, it is a great touch to make a woman feel taken care of and feel secure. So in psychology, it is known that in order to make a woman feel secure, or in order to bond with a woman and get oxytocin going, that connection, that bond chemical going, what you do is you make a woman feel secure. In order for a man to feel connected to you, what you do is make him feel give him a sense of risk and adventure, and you guys will have that oxytocin, that love chemical. So I love when a man walks on the street side with me. It is the smallest thing in the world, but makes all the difference. I will even make it a point by switching sides with him if he is on the inside, just because it makes me feel comfortable as a woman and keeps me in my feminine energy. I do not feel my best when I am in my masculine energy. I want to run away and never see that guy again. If you want to see me be giggly, soft, and attracted to you, be the masculine man. Number 5, take off your headgear indoors. Caps, hats, and other forms of headgear were made to protect you from the outside elements, not to be worn inside a house or inside a building or a restaurant or cinema. I also agree with this about coats. No matter how bad you think your hair looks, it can't possibly look worse than being rude. If a man has hat hair, it gives me an excuse to lean in, brush his hair with my hand, and touch his face. I want to be closer with you when you are more bare. The more intimate you are with me, the more intimate I am with you. It is so simple. I heard a funny quote by Vic Fuentes. There are only 2 types of people who wear shades indoors: blind people and a-holes. Number 6 is to know your limits. Manners and politeness can easily fly right out the window once you've had too many drinks. So unless you know how to hold your alcohol, avoid ordering that 4th scotch. I was on a flight where a man was sitting diagonally behind me, and he was a young, middle-class, educated British man. He was probably somewhere in his early 30s or late 20s. He had a really nice thought out outfit with all the layers and a messenger bag. By the middle of the flight, he had ordered so many drinks that he was army crawling on the floor and laughing and muttering to himself. The flight attendants had no idea what to do or say, so they just stepped over him. And I remember looking to my left and noticing, why is there... And I thought it was a sweater on the floor, but it was a whole human being on the floor. And I was trying so hard not to laugh super loud, but overdoing it never reflects positively on yourself. It does not look good. Number 7, avoid vulgar humor. Strive to find words that express your ideas eloquently. A gentleman does not require offensive language to speak or make people laugh. He also does not make jokes at someone else's expense. Humor is so simple and clever. It does not have to be poking fun and teasing someone all the time. Number 8, call women you don't know miss or ma'am until they tell you otherwise. The time of using a pet name with a woman you do not know is long over. If she is old enough to be your mother, or if she is someone else's mother, go with ma'am. Otherwise, stick with miss or ms. I personally appreciate when people call me ms to kind of keep the mystery there, but people still call me sweetheart, and I don't mind. It just tells me they are from another time, another place, another galaxy far, far away. Sometimes they might be from a different culture, and I just smile and say thank you. I know they are trying to be polite and respectful, because they probably see me as a very young woman, and it's usually a much older man who says sweetheart. In France, if someone is married, you say madame, but if a woman is much older, in America, you say ma'am. If a woman is middle-aged or younger, say miss. Be gracious about their age. Be generous with using miss. If a woman is or looks over 50 years old and it is her birthday, still call her miss and say, you do not look a day over 29. Flattery with age will get you everywhere. She will love you forever. Number 9, before driving away, wait until your date or friends are inside. It takes a mere 20 extra seconds, but is remembered forever. I definitely remember this 5 ever. I always make it a point to wave at the door goodbye as an acknowledgement. Number 10, offer your brolly to anyone who needs it. Holding the umbrella for your date is common sense, but holding it for a complete stranger is the sign of a true gentleman. There is a deep rule for gentlemen from Debrett's that says a gentleman shall never unfurl their umbrella. They use it to hail a cab to go to the gentleman's club and wait out the rain. So the gentleman's club, like in Britain, where they like have really comfy, gorgeous leather seats and drink alcohol. So I personally was on dates with 2 different guys years ago who did not offer to stand close to me under their umbrella in the pouring rain. I was appalled. I have gentlemen friends who are strictly platonic that still offer me their parapluie, and that is one of the many reasons we are still friends today. Number 11, call more, text less. Texting can sometimes feel so impersonal. Not only does calling someone convey your sincerity better, it also shows her that you are willing to take the time to make the call. I like to take it to another level and say writing a handwritten note, send a piece of snail mail. I will create a whole video for snail mail correspondence and writing strategies and all the formal ways to write. But I always got calls from my friends in my day and age. I am 27, so I'm on the cusp of millennial, right on the line of being Gen Z. So my birth year was the year before, right before Gen Z. So my generation didn't really have cell phones until we were 18, where some of us who were 14 were lucky, if we were lucky, but we had measly plans where we were only allowed to call our parents. And even then, we would call each other using the house phone and still today feel comfortable having talks on the phone rather than texting. If a boy liked me, he would call. If a girl wanted to invite me for a party or a sleepover, she would call. If a friend's parents wanted to say hi, they would call. To me, texting is a status update for saying, I'm headed out now, ETA 12 o'clock. Calling is for chatting and explaining something or catching up with someone. Number 12, dress appropriately for the occasion. When invited to a party, when invited to work, when invited to any situation, scan the invitation for the dress code and then stick to it. It is a terrible display of disrespect to show up to a semi-formal wedding in slacks and a button-down. The day is not about you. If you are at the opera wearing business casual, you need to leave, or smart casual. It cheapens the experience for everyone. If you do not own a suit, buy one. All you need is one good one. It does not have to be a $5,000 Armani Privé dinner jacket suit, just a simple dark suit that makes you look and feel good within your budget. You never feel comfortable in something you cannot afford, so save your bones, save your money. You will never want to dance in it or make memorable stains, and you'll feel really bad and uncomfortable about it. So you can also Google doing a little homework on different suit cuts and fits, what flatters your body shape and height. Ask experts at the store. Make sure you ask a tailor to make it fit you well, or if the place you're purchasing it from might have tailoring services, totally complimentary with experts to guide you on suit fitting to flatter you. So in the USA, we have Brooks Brothers and Nordstrom that have free tailoring services on site. Keep it simple, keep it classic, avoid trends, and you will look spectacular. Number 13, keep the classics when it comes to general guidelines with manners and etiquette. Some say chivalry is dead, but common courtesy is definitely not. Some rules to being a gentleman will never change and should always be followed. Opening or holding the door for other people and giving up your seat when there are no more seats are two examples. Having consideration for others at all times, just in general. When you are driving, do not check your phone or GPS while you are driving. Pull over to the side of the road. If you are checking your list at the grocery store, pull your car to the side to make sure you are not blocking people. Do not talk about inappropriate things at the dining table or anywhere. When you use the escalator, don't stand there and wait. Walk up the escalator because it's still stairs. Have a sense of pride when you are carrying yourself with high standards. Once you get used to high standards, you will have a completely different style, I promise you this. Completely different lifestyle, I promise you this. Number 14, show respect always. Show respect towards everyone. Be compassionate. Understand that people from all walks of life are equal. Do not take advantage of others. It is what we do that defines us. The world is a mirror. All you have to do is smile. It is simple but not easy. This is what I absolutely love about etiquette and teaching it. It levels the field for anyone from any background, any status, and relieves you from preconceived notions by simply showcasing your character and lovely personality. Number 15, do not be confrontational. Never put someone on the spot. Be gracious when someone makes a mistake, is rude or impolite. Keep being kind. And when someone has a different opinion or says an untrue fact you personally know is incorrect, not everything has to turn into an argument or a standoff. Focus on yourself, prioritize your life and your time. Making someone uncomfortable because they do not know what they are being abrupt, is not worth your energy or time. I have a whole gentleman series coming out, so subscribe for that and a more elegant lifestyle and etiquette coming out every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Sign up to my email list linked below. Polish your inbox with more fun etiquette and elegance techniques. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.